lightweight showcase. Marina Mokhnatkina comes to the PFL with a World Combat Sambo Championship background. Randy, do we know anyone else on the PFL roster who has those kind of credentials?
I think Mr. Dennis Goltsov has 2 or 3 of those.
So Mokhnatkina, 5-2. She's starting out her mixed martial arts career, but she has that plethora of combat sports experience and she wants to translate it into a PFL championship eventually. Claudia Zamora, she got both of these women, not just Claudia Zamora, but both of these women got a last-minute opponent change. The weigh-ins, that Larissa Pacheco, the #1 seed, unable to make weight, reshuffled the deck. Mariana Moraes moves up into the playoffs. Claudia Zamora was supposed to be her opponent. They say, no, you don't get to fight Mariana Moraes anymore. You'll have the Combat Sambo World Champion and grappler Marina Mokhnatkina instead.
Yeah, kudos to Claudia for taking that fight. First of all, you know, she was ready for Moraes, who's not an easy out either. But, you know, she's a trooper. She's taken on a tough Sambo fighter from Russia.
All right, Florida, let's welcome our next fighters. First, Claudia Zamora.
Claudia Zamora, 3-1 in her professional fighting career. She's got 1 knockout, 1 submission, and 1 decision. She's pretty well-rounded, obviously very fit. Considers herself a striker. Let's see if she can get it done here against Marina Mokhnatkina.
And her opponent, Marina Mokhnatkina.
There is Marina. Both her and her husband are Combat Sambo World Champions. Marina did it only 6 times, not too shabby. She has turned pro for mixed martial arts in 2016, trains right here in South Florida at Sanford MMA.
We'll take a look at our tail of the tape for this women's showcase bout at 155 pounds. Claudia Zamora, 2 years the elder. She's 2 inches shorter. And she weighed in well below the lightweight limit. She walks around at about the same weight that she is fighting at inside the smart cage tonight. For more action, we go to Lillian Garcia.
Welcome back to the PFL Smart Cage, where we continue the action in the women's lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, she is a striker. Standing at 5'4", she officially weighs in at 148 3/4 pounds. In 4 professional fights, she has a record of 3 wins and only 1 loss. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, here is Claudia the Phoenix Zamora. Her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, she is a 6-time Sambo World Champion. Standing at 5'6", she officially weighs in at 156 pounds. In 7 professional fights, she has a record of 5 wins and 2 losses, with 4 victories by submission. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Russia, here is Marina Mokhnatkina. Your referee in charge, Andrew Glenn.
Andrew Glenn well equipped with our ref cam on. Marina Mokhnatkina in the red, Claudia Zamora in the black and gray. Inside leg kick to open things for Marina. Naked low kick from Claudia Zamora. It was greeted with a combination from Marina. Nice right hand. Marina steps in behind that one. Kenny, for the uninitiated, World Combat Sambo champion. What does that mean? Is that just grappling? Is that grappling and striking?
Right, you know, it's essentially like a mixed martial arts fight. You don't get a whole lot of time on the ground, but you can definitely take the fight to the ground, look for submissions. You have a certain amount of time to do so, but it starts on the feet. You'll see a lot of knockouts on the feet. Shorter rounds, typically.
They wear the puffy gloves. They also wear a gi
top,
with
exactly.
wrestling shoes and shorts. It's almost a hybrid sport, but it's the national self-defense in the Soviet Union. It's the same thing they use with all their soldiers.
We've seen a lot of mixed martial arts champions come from that background. Fedor Emelianenko, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and on and on.
I showed my age. I said Soviet Union.
The former Soviet.
It existed. It existed. That's where it came out of.
Trading of right hands there between these two women, and another one from Marina.
Marina likes that
And
big
a third.
overhand right. Nice job by Zamora framing out and finding a way out off of that fence and not getting tied up in the clinch.
Yeah, that was the first time we saw Marina initiate that clinch. Obviously looking for a takedown here.
You could visually see Zamora coming up in weight to fight here. She's fought as low as 135 pounds in her career. She's the smaller woman. After the slit, Marina Mokhnatkina, right off the ground, goes to the double leg. Nice swoop there from Claudia Zamora. And here comes the submission attempt.
Oh, that's solid,
Got
too.
a nice foot lock. Nice escape by Zamora.
Mokhnatkina trying to cradle her way into a good position here.
Yeah, Zamora's got to be careful. Well, now she's been able to fight that wrist, but looked like Marina was trying to set up that guillotine.
Nice hand control by Claudia. On the bottom there, trying to find a way back up to her feet.
She's able to get her legs underneath her and back to her feet. Claudia Zamora circles back to the center of the smart cage. A little tacit agreement between the women to pause for a breath here. Neither of them moving into striking range.
It was a pretty good flurry. I think both of them spent quite a bit of energy in that flurry. I think both of them taking a second to fill their lungs up and re-energize.
Inside of 90 seconds here in the first of 3 5-minute rounds. There's another big overhand right from Marina Mokhnatkina. She has found a home for it early here in this fight.
Claudia is getting her feet a little bit too close together, so when she's leaning back, it looks like she's getting caught off balance there.
Almost to accentuate your point, Kenny had the back leg kicked out from under her.
She is not going to concede.
Yeah.
Not going to concede any position, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's definitely feisty. She's trying to up kick and make Marina pay for that takedown.
Doing a good job of not allowing Marina Mokhnatkina to press both of her shoulders into the cage. You can see Claudia Zamora trying to turn her hips out. 10 seconds left in round number 1, and it appears we will see round 2. More showcase action next. Sean O'Connell and Kenny Florian and Randy Couture beside our PFL Smart Cage. Showcase action inside of the cage right now. That's Marina Mokhnatkina, the World Combat Sambo champion out of Russia. Transitioning now to pro mixed martial arts. She's in the red, Claudia Zamora in the black. Round one in the books. Some flurries in there. Took a toll on both women. Both of them went back on the stool. Some heavy breathing, Randy.
Absolutely.
There's our fighter performance rating scores exclusive to the PFL and brought to you by Rich Energy in favor of Marina Mokhnatkina in round one. Professional Fighters League Mixed Martial Arts, regular season playoffs and a championship. Marina Mokhnatkina with another right hand. Don't forget the official PFL Knockout Series NFT collection is live now. You can own the most exciting moments of the season from Kayla Harrison and Bruno Capoloza. Bid now exclusively at fanaply.com/PFL. Kenny, that hook overhand right or jab overhand right from Marina Mokhnatkina, it's every time they get into striking range. If she added a third or a fourth, would the results be different?
Yeah, absolutely. I think she would definitely be landing a little bit more, just needs to move her feet a little bit more. But she's pressuring well, just not able to get her up against the cage where she can get that clinch. I think ultimately that's where she wants to be. Zamora's done a great job of scrambling out of position though.
I think if Mokhnatkina set that up a little better, either straighten it out, I think it would land more, or if she set it up with a little head fake, or like you said, a little level change, the hands might come down, and then the overhand right might land a little more effectively.
Claudia Zamora,
kind of throwing it naked.
Zamora been on the retreat for a good portion of the fight here. Mokhnatkina stalking. And now Zamora comes in and is greeted with a right hand. 2 minutes gone in round number two. Catches the kick. Mokhnatkina dumps Claudia Zamora to her back. And there's the scramble back to the feet again. Claudia Zamora wants no part of letting someone fall down into her guard.
A couple of large knots on Zamora's lead leg from a couple of those low calf kicks.
I think Marina is more about trying to control those legs of Zamora instead of relaxing into position and getting on top of Zamora. And I think that's just allowing Zamora to create space with those leg frames and kick away.
Zamora's corner calling for her to go now. Zamora still circling around the outside. Mokhnatkina offers her a kick to the body. Inside leg kick at a right hand from Mokhnatkina. There's Dennis Goltsov watching a fellow combat sambo practitioner, Marina Mokhnatkina. And now Claudia Zamora taking the advice of her corner, pressing some action.
Yeah, Zamora definitely getting more aggressive here, getting more active, trying to blitz her way in to land some shots.
Double jab for Mokhnatkina, the second of those lands.
I think the difference for me is Marina's setting up her strikes a little bit more. She's feinting a little bit more. She's setting it up with that jab and landing the harder strikes so far.
That time it was a counter punch on the right hand that snapped the face of Claudia Zamora. 10 seconds remain here with the clapper in round number 2. They'll close it out in the center of the smart cage. Round 3 ahead.
Déjame decirte, necesitamos una charla. No hay de otra forma, no vamos a ganar la pelea. Ella va a morirse con ella. Tenemos que naquearla, tira golpes. ¿Por qué te estás ahorrando los golpes? Vamos, suelta los golpes, no te frises. No te frises.
A look inside the corner of Marina Mokhnatkina,
Tú viniste aquí a morirte, tú no viniste a esto. Vamos, tú viniste aquí a
World
esto.
Combat Sambo champion, 2 rounds into a 3-round bout in showcase action here.
Well, here's a nice exchange. There's that jab from Marina. Nice left hook there from Zamora as well. Here's that big right hook there that hurt Zamora.
And round 3 set to begin. Marina Mokhnatkina in the red, Claudia Zamora charging in the black.
Oh, nice combination there by Marina. And I think the difference is, you know, it's not like Marina has a ton more experience mixed martial arts wise, but you are seeing experience play a factor here. I feel like Zamora has just never been able to kind of relax and settle in. She seems a little bit more tense to me, which is why she's breathing a little bit harder. Marina's been a little bit more composed, more efficient in what she's doing out there.
Zamora, a stellar amateur record, undefeated as an amateur. She's 3-1 as a pro, but she is coming up in weight. And obviously the stakes are very high. You're trying to impress the boss and become part of a season that ends in $1 million pursuit next year.
No easy task being impressive against a 6-time Sambo world champion. Mokhnatkina definitely has the frame to have power. I think if she straightened that right hand out a little bit and quit looping it over the top, she would definitely demonstrate that power.
I agree, and she'll get there quickly as well.
Zamora's breathing has been labored since the end of round number 1. Mokhnatkina still not pressing the action earnestly. Zamora circling around the outside. There's Zamora's corner.
Ami, no. Get the hands up. Hands up. Tie it up. Take it down. No.
Claudia, esa patada entra, la va a tirar, entra la contra,
Zamora's corner is telling her to watch out for that kick and to be ready to counter it.
I think Zamora's hobbling on a very sore lead leg. She seems that's buckled a couple times in this round. You can see the knots on the side of her shin from those low kicks.
Randy, I think that's spot on because those also happen very early in the fight, and Zamora has really never been the same since. Hasn't moved that well since those kicks.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
She's having a little trouble standing on that leg.
And she's gone around the world a couple of times here inside the smart cage, circling to her right, making a full circle here a couple of times.
A little blood out of the nose of Zamora as well from that last exchange.
And it's a hard thing once that lead leg is compromised to stay there and try to wait for the counter. Nice combination there by Marina. It's a hard thing to do because you know that lead leg is going to take punishment again if you want to wait for that right hand counter.
A little more urgency here as the 3rd round wanes for Marina Mokhnatkina, now stalking. She knows where to go to cut Claudia Zamora off because the retreat has been that back and to the right, back and to the right, back and to the right continuously. She's on about her 4th lap around the smart cage in the same direction. Mokhnatkina might be able to pay some dividends with a lead hook here.
Yeah, and Zamora, it's going to be tough. She has 1 minute left in the round. Needs to get to work here. You got to imagine she's going to need a finish here.
Yeah, I definitely have it 2 rounds to nothing for Mokhnatkina.
Tell you what, even when you're winning these fights, you've got to try and press the action. Remember, if this were a regular season fight, there's bonus points on the line for finishes. A decision's worth 3 points. A finish in any round is worth extra points. Back to the low leg goes Marina Mokhnatkina. Little toss. Zamora almost ends up on her back there.
Nice little counter throw by Mokhnatkina.
You can see those live money line odds have continually swung in the favor of Marina Mokhnatkina. As this fight comes to a close, 3 5-minute rounds of showcase women's lightweight action now in the books. Marina Mokhnatkina, Claudia Zamora. There's our Cageonomics stats bundle. The numbers favor Marina Mokhnatkina. We'll have an official judge's decision next. Welcome back to South Florida. Fighter performance rating favors Marina Mokhnatkina, presented by Rich Energy. All 3 rounds, according to our FPR algorithm, go in the favor of the Russian Combat Sambo World Champion.
There's that big looping right hand by Marina. Some nice double leg, finishes strong. Marina does a great job again. Looping right hand. I still feel if she straightens this out, she's going to have a lot of power. She's got a very muscular frame. There's that low kick, and she punished Zamora with that low kick over and over in this fight and really hampered the mobility of Zamora.
Those were some Rich Energy replays. Who won the fight? Well, FPR says it was Marina. Randy and Kenny agree. The judge's official decision is with Lillian Garcia.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, Marina Mokhnatkina.
No surprise there, Randy. A successful PFL debut for Marina Mokhnatkina, and plenty to go back and improve upon as well, even in a winning performance.
Absolutely, she did a great job, solid performance, did a great job of cutting off the cage and staying up with Zamora. I think Zamora probably surprised her with how squirrely and wily she was when she got her on the ground, but a great performance altogether.